Hello, students, your instructor here again, John Mandiola with another screencast. So in the previous one, we had manipulated some of the markup here in our CSS document, what I call the webfonts.css document. I added the dots and the slashes and the path for each of these web fonts to make sure that would work. And then I took that name and I put it into my actual regular main styles.css document. That's where my styles actually are. We had added the reset earlier and we got it to work over here, and the reason why I can see this font, I have live view on. Now sometimes live view doesn't work, even if you're in the design over here. That's okay. What you can do at that point if you want is you can preview it. I'll just preview it in Chrome real quickly. And I can see, okay, cool, that's how it looks. Now notice it's still looking at my local computer. All right, I can tell it starts with file. If you're on a PC, it might start with C:. So, but that's how it should look, okay? Is this web font we had added, which is not a web safe font, and this is just Times New Roman or something below it. So what we want to do is we want to upload our documents, and then we want to test them. So there's a number of things we need to upload, so I'm just going to hide this real quickly. And I'll stay there. This one I don't need. And that. Minimize this, and get that out of the way. Okay. So here is, right, in CyberDuck, see all the things I have in there, many other projects on there. But anyway, this is the one we're most concerned about, the disc golf site folder. So what I need to do is I need to bring the web fonts file over, or the web fonts folder over. So bring that over, put it in here. Disc golf site is transferring over. Happen relatively quickly. Great. Then I'm going to bring over CSS, because remember we had to work with and update and save two different CSS documents, and this folder itself was not on there yet, so I would bring this over. There we go. And also, this is maybe the one that's forgotten sometimes, I'm going to need to bring the index file over. I actually don't know if I made any changes to it, but I'm just going to just bring it over anyway. I probably do need to bring it over, so I'm just going to bring that over there. So you'll just see this all the time, especially as you get deeper and deeper into the course, is overwrite. Are you sure? Yes, I want to overwrite it. That just means that I want to put the most recent version of it on my FTP space. So I'll continue, I'll transfer, and that's cool. So now what we can do, because again the index has been updated, the CSS documents there, or the folder is there with the two documents, and the web fonts folder is there with the Fiora folder, which has all the Fiora web fonts. I don't actually need this style sheet, but I'll just keep it there as a handy reference. So all that's on there. So now what I want to do is go to the browser to double check that it works. So I'll open up a new tab here, sotd.us/fac, John Mandiola. They spelled my name wrong, that's okay. I'll just go that far right now. And then I can see here's the disc golf site folder. And I'll click on it. It should take me right to the index.html, because that's what index files do, is they take you right there once you get inside the folder. Get in there, and this is what I want to see. I want to see that this font is being used. Now, if you wanted to be extra sure that it's working, right, that you're seeing the correct font, and that it's not being based off your own computer, it's being based off looking to the web, your FTP space, what you could do is disable the font. So if you're on a Mac, you have an application called FontBook. You can actually disable fonts temporarily and then re-enable them when you're done with your testing. If you're on a PC, what you could do is take that font outside of the fonts folder and then refresh the web page, something like this, make sure it still works, and then if it does, then bring that and reinstall it back into your fonts folder. So there are all different ways to test it, but this is nice. And one other thing that's really interesting too is what you can do is you can view the page source. So you can see, oh, look, this is what I just typed up in Dreamweaver, so it's there. And you also see things like this, like, oh, my main styles, I can look at that. Oh, wow, that's what I just did in Dreamweaver. And even your web fonts, you can look at it right there. So it's another way you can check your stuff online, kind of outside of Dreamweaver, to make sure that all your syntax is correct. If it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, if you get to here and it's not working right, check your syntax, especially in your web fonts file.